Greetings, friend. I have studied far and wide and have heard tales of a wondrous collection of books that are now scattered about the land. I will reward you well if you would bring me these ancient volumes. Good! This collection can be identified by the inscription on the inner flap that lists it as one of the Lore of Arana volumes. There are 20 altogether. I hope you can find them. Oh my, you have certainly been successful in locating books from the Lore of Arana collection. There are only a few missing. I do hope you will be able to find the last of them before I die.
By the Mace of Agaris, you look like you've still got some fight in you. What? Oh, that's just an expression we use up here. Doesn't mean anything as far as I'm concerned. Just a half-giant legend. He was supposed to have been the biggest half-giant there ever was, and his mace could level fortresses. That is all I know. If you wish to learn more, I know of an explorer in Amanlu who was studying the legend. Her name is Ty-S, if I recall. If she's not at her home, she's usually studying at the tavern. If you find yourself in that neck of the woods, look her up. And hail that old dog Dreadwin for me.
So many things to uncover. The study of the ancients is a full-time occupation, to say the least. I'm busy right now, but if you want to learn about historical subjects, go talk to historian Bedelia. She'll be able to help you better than I. Berseba? My goodness, it's been a long time since I heard from her. How is she faring? Oh, she did she? Did she also tell you how tracing the history of that thing has caused me more trouble than any other task of exploration I've taken on yet? That is a pet project of mine. Agaris is a legendary figure in half-giant lore. He was much larger than a normal half-giant and lived much longer. It was suggested that he was closer to an older race from which the half-giants sprung, but no one can know that for certain. So much about the half-giants is shrouded in mystery. Yes, his mace. With that mace, Agaris was able to level fortresses and stone battlements. In my travels, I have gathered fragments of a stone tablet that is rumored to identify the final resting place of the mace. A small fragment remains to be found in order to complete it. If I can get that, I should be able to decipher the tablet and identify the mace's whereabouts. That is just the thing. My studies led me to an area in the northern reaches where I found most of the fragments. But the final fragment was locked away in an area it was just too dangerous for me to enter. Do you think you have what it takes to get it? All right, I will make a deal with you. My interest is purely academic. If you find the final fragment, bring it to me, and with it I can decipher from the completed tablet the mace's location for you. Does this sound fair? Here then, you'll need this. It is a stone key that unlocks the tomb you must enter to find the fragment. Beyond that, I know nothing. Just beware, the area I refer to is rife with undead. When selling something, my friend, you lead with the good, not the bad. Ystara, you have found the fragment. This is wonderful. Please, let me have it, and I shall fix it into place right away. Yes, there's often risk associated with such things. To be expected. One moment. There, we have it. The tablet is complete. The location of, what does it say? The tomb of Agaras is in a cavern in what we now refer to as the Lost Valley of the Agenites. Ooh, I've never been there. A what? Did I hear you say artifact? You must pull up a seat and tell me all about it. Oh yes, the mace. Very well. The tablet also says that the bearer has the key to access the tomb of Agaras. I take this to mean that the stone tablet itself is some sort of unlocking mechanism. You had best take this too then, but please guard it carefully.
Quickly, take the artifact.
And so, one worthy finally addresses me. It would be a great day if such feelings were any longer mine to know. Instead, please complete the pact and deliver the key into my hands, that I may finally expire. I am Magentus, shield-bearer of Agaras. I would ask who you be if I cared. I did not ask, but I am certain I would be honored were I still able to understand that sensation. I have been warded to remain in this life without end, without change, without death, until one worthy to claim the mace of my lord entered this place of keeping. Only one of true might could wrest the final piece of the key from its place of secretion. It is almost interesting that it has finally happened. I do not know. I do not care. You possess the key. That is the only thing that causes my dead soul to stir. Truth. It is because I am not a half-giant, same as my lord, Agaras. Half-giants are not like me, but are an offspring of one such as I. Perhaps many of the half-giants today may even be a distant child's child of mine. Should I be feeling an emotion at this thought? The half-giants of today are descended from my cursed kind. I and my lord were a Garland, until we were punished for betrayal. Perhaps your ears are flawed in some way. I will say it again. We were punished for betrayal. Our size was stripped from us, as was our length of years. We were among those who aligned with the Utgards, to the wrath of our own people, and it was our own people who in the end cursed us as due punishment. Perhaps one day the breach will be mended between the half-breeds and the Agalans. I do not think I care. The markings borne by the half-breeds are a reminder of the sins of their fathers, who moved against the Agallans. They also tell of the way back to the Agallan fathers, were an attempt made to reconcile. Perhaps the meaning of language has changed in the unfolding of the age. The answer is yes. That is what I mean to tell you. You were not there, so you do not know. Although I begin to be reminded of the feeling of impatience. If only I could recall whether that was a good thing. The answer to your question is a simple one. There were no Agallan women among we traitors who survived to receive the curse. Perhaps that thought appalls you. Perhaps you feel you should exact justice on behalf of all half-breeds and kill me. If you could do that, I am certain I would feel grateful. Were the luxury of that sensation still available to me? If you wish to end my insolence, return the key to me, that I may at last die. You have learned from me all that I care to tell. I would beseech you if I could, please complete the pact and deliver the tablet into my hands, that I may go to the fathers. What is this? A feeling? I remember it, if only vaguely. It is gratitude. The feeling grows. Overwhelming gratitude. Noble one, friend, my thanks to you. I may leave now. At last I may leave. The mace is yours. Use it well.